Here's a good one. Maha Visnu. Is there such thing as soulmates? If so, can you explain? Well, that's fairly simple. There's more to the question, but that's what we'll deal with today. Soulmates. Is there such thing as soulmates? If so, explain. Well, she obviously believes there's such thing as soulmates. Yes. The reason why I paused and I hesitated is because that is a huge discussion. I'm going to try and cram it all into 2 minutes. But unequivocally, absolutely yes. There is a such thing as soulmates. This understanding of soulmates. Now, to explain it within a reasonable amount of time is the difficulty. Samskaras. Samskara means an impression or a scar. We create hundreds, thousands of samskaras every day. Impressions. These impressions are made upon our spirit being, our subtle body. We have two bodies, this body of matter, and we have a subtle body. Within the subtle body is the spirit soul. So the soul, the spiritual essence of who we are, is in a subtle body, and the subtle body is in a gross material body. When the gross material body dies, the subtle body goes on with the spirit soul, who we are, the living spirit spark within us, goes on with the subtle body into another dimension, another body, whatever it may be. So samskaras are impressions, or scars if you will, impressions sounds nicer, are impressions upon the subtle body. Not the soul, not the gross body, but on the subtle body. So some scars are impressions upon the subtle body. Now we create hundreds of thousands of samskaras every single day. Getting up in the morning, getting out of bed, putting our feet on a cold floor, we either like it or we dislike it. Most of us do not like it. That is a samskar. This accepting and rejecting causes a samskar. When we do something that we like, a samskar is created, an impression. When we do something we don't like, an impression is created. When someone says something to us, when we like it or dislike it, it creates a corresponding impression, positive or negative, or just an impression. Thoughts also create samskars. Very fine, subtle samskars or impressions within the subtle body. So our thought processes, things we do, experience all throughout the day create samskars. So in other words, we are loaded with samskars. We're in a relationship. And if the we can understand this principle of samskars. Just forget about one life to another. Even within this life, we understand that samskars, impressions, can be wonderfully uplifting or devastating. Post-traumatic stress is samskar. When soldiers go to war, experience some horrific situation in warfare, they come back with samskars. So we can understand this within the context of one life. All we have to do is extrapolate that over 1, 2, 50, 100 lifetimes. In the Vedic wedding ceremony, the couple, they go around the fire. They take 7 steps around the fire. Each step signifying a life. And a bit more than that. But signifying a life. 7 lifetimes. That is the principle of samskars carrying from lifetime to lifetime to lifetime. Soulmates. So when we have a wonderful relationship, the impression of that relationship remains on the subtle body. We go into another life with this impression still on our subtle body without our knowledge. We're walking down the street, we walk past someone, and then the subtle body, the energetic nature of the samskars of that person and ourselves meet. love at first sight. So absolutely, there are soulmates. Absolutely. And it's based on these principles of how samskars work. We won't go into the details of samskars and spirituality, but just in relation to this particular question, yes, there is such thing as soulmates, and in fact, it's based on this understanding of samskars or impressions.